Hello, and welcome to LIza's BLTs, where we talk about everything from emotional eating, confidence, boundaries, self-love, self-care, and everything else, mindset, everything else in between. So what is LIza's BLTs? Well, it's a body love talk. So each week I come on and I talk about a certain topic. This week, since Christmas is coming, I really wanted to talk about see, I've got some pop-ups coming on my computer. Sorry about that. This week, I really wanted to talk about how to keep yourself sane during the holidays. So some of you may not know that I'm actually an empath, an intuitive healer, a Reiki Master, and a medium. So I have a lot of experience in these topics I'm going to share with you today, especially how to keep yourself sane energetically during the holidays. How do we do that? It can be a little overwhelming, especially if you're an empath. And my work is mainly with empaths and emotional eating. So as an empath, we tend to emotional eat during the holidays. And, it's having all those negative energies coming at us all at once can be very overwhelming and a little tiring for us. So I'm going to share with you some things that you can do to keep yourself sane during the holidays. So we are energetic beings. We are made up of light energy, and the movement of energy creates what is known a frequency vibration. So our energy can move at a very high vibrational frequency, which will bring some of us more happiness, more health, more prosperity, but then in turn, a lower frequency can actually do the opposite. So some of the symptoms of having a low vibrational frequency are kind of wearing the same, what we call root chakra colors. Now, there's nothing wrong with wearing these on a regular basis, but in moderation. So sometimes if we tend to wear like blacks and browns and grays and reds, like dark colors. These colors are protecting our root chakra. They're protective root chakra colors, which is a lower chakra in our body. So like I said, nothing's wrong with wearing these colors in moderation. It could just be an indication that your vibrational state can be kind of low. So some people are so unaware and unconsciously wear these colors because it's a protective mechanism, or known as in survival state. Another one is a significant debt or poverty. People with strong, high vibrational frequencies typically have abundance in their lives. Well, they might not necessarily be rich or wealthy, they feel that their needs of living are being met and they don't have to struggle. If you're struggling financially to survive, this may simply be an indication of a lower vibration, and you may need energy healing, which is something that I offer. Chronic illness. So illnesses, particularly chronic ones, this is one of the most common symptoms of a low vibration. Disease is typically a manifestation of negative, stressful thinking that has transformed into a condition of the body. Proven fact, stress actually causes health problems. What I said, dis-ease or lack of ease in one's body. So short bouts of illness that are like hiccups per se in one's vibration. However, long chronic illnesses, disease, is generally due to significant blocks in one's vibrational energy. Another one is insomnia. Can't sleep at night. Sometimes this is different for some like me who actually have visitors that come at night. Being a medium, I've had this since I've discovered this at 5 years old. I've had visitors come at night, so sometimes I have a harder time falling asleep or getting to sleep or staying asleep. However, sleep is one way that we connect strongly to the universe on a daily basis. In a semi or even unconscious state, we actually revert back into resonance more closely with the openness of the universe. Having insomnia often means that the body and soul are having a hard time connecting with the oneness. Oneness I call higher source, higher power, God, universe, however you want to describe it. Whatever it is for you personally. I call it oneness, I call it higher power, higher source. So if you hear me saying those words, that's what I mean. And it is likely caused by anxiety when you're not having that connectiveness, which is also a low vibrational emotion, which is also something that I help people work through. Frequent accidents. Accidents almost always occur when we aren't going with the flow, which is to move in a harmonious way with the universe, higher power, higher source. If you find yourself getting into many accidents of any type, this can be an indication that you're dealing with a low vibration due to pushing against your natural energetic current. Another one is significant or multiple injuries. It's along the same lines as accidents. Dysfunctional relationships. People in a higher vibrational state tend to have pleasant relationships with their loved ones, their friends, their neighbors, their coworkers. There's no need to worry if you have 1 to 2 dysfunctional relationships. It's only if you find many of your relationships in life are strained. You may be suffering from a lower vibration. Excess dandruff. Yes, you heard me right, excess dandruff. This is a sign that your crown chakra is blocked and your line of communication with higher source isn't clear. So your crown chakra is the energy center on the top of your head that receives love and light straight from the universe. And when it's blocked, severe dandruff can actually appear. So we all have the capacity to experience low vibrational moments. All of us do. It is very, very common. So if you experience some of these symptoms once in a while, I wouldn't worry about it. Don't fret, don't worry, don't put too much into it. Our vibrations change moment to moment, and we are all allowed to go up and down on the scale. However, if you find yourself experiencing some of these for a long period of time, you may want to consider getting some energy work done to raise your level in order to, live a more pleasant life. But if you can't get any energy work done or find somebody who does energy detox, there are other number of ways that are easy for you to do to kind of raise your vibration. Meditation. I preach this all the time. Meditation, meditation, meditation daily. Carrying around stones, rocks, and crystals, carrying them on you or with you. Funny fact is I used to keep them in my bra and in my pockets. And sometimes they'd fall out of my bra and they'd fall on the floor and people would be like, oh, you dropped something. Oh yeah, that's my stone. Oh, where did that come from? Oh yeah, well, put it back in my bra. I know, funny fact, but I used to carry them in my bras. Now I just carry them in my pockets, and I just, anytime I kind of need a little boost, I just kind of rub them in my hands. Another one is saging your space, your house, your car, your kids, your spouse, your whoever, everybody, everything and everybody, everything and anything. Keep your house clear of negative energy around you. Right now is a good time. I mean, I know it's cold in some places, but just open your windows, sage the negative energy out, close your windows. Springtime, it becomes very stagnant with a lot of low vibrational energy in your home. So you want to make sure as soon as springtime comes around, open your windows, sage the house, get that negative energy out. So, and again, just go easy on yourself. If you're suffering from a low vibrational state, these are just signs that you're disconnected, nothing more. And take care of yourself during these times. You know, attend to your needs, pay attention to what your body needs, especially during the holiday season. So another topic I wanted to talk about is surviving the holidays with energy vampires. So what are energy vamps? What I like to call is those people that just, you get around them and they just, you feel like they just suck the life out of you. You're talking to somebody and you move away from them, or you go away, you just feel so tired and so drained, or you go home and take a shower. Those are what I call energy vamps. And whether they consciously or unconsciously know it, they're sucking that life out of you. So some things that you can do is move away, distance yourself. There's nothing wrong with you saying, you know what, can we stop this conversation? I gotta go do something for a moment and then come back possibly. You know, there's nothing wrong with saying no. So distancing yourself by at least, 20 feet from the suspected source, family member, friend, coworker, whoever it is. See if you feel a little relief. At gatherings, try not to sit next to the identified energy vampire. Physical closeness actually increases empathy. So you'll empathize for them, and then they'll know that, and then they'll just attach themselves to that. So surrender your breath. Concentrate on your breath for a few minutes. If you feel like you're picking up somebody's energies, just taking in a couple deep breaths, connecting with your own power, holding in your breath keeps in the negative energy inside you. So exhale stress, inhale the calm. Picture a dark, cloudy mass, fog coming out, and picture pure white light coming back in. This can actually, you can actually get very quick results from doing this. Meditate before gathering. Like I said before, meditating to get you out of that low vibrational state, meditating before gathering around those energy vampires. Centering yourself makes you stronger, connects you to spirit. Or meditate while you're there. Excuse yourself. Like I said, go to the bathroom for a few minutes. You can get some quick results with that. Just stepping outside of that area, and just concentrate on centering yourself back. Set healthy limits or boundaries. Oh my goodness, we as human beings have the hardest time with boundaries. I don't know how many times people, ask me about how do I set boundaries with people. It's shocking sometimes. So when you're around those energy vampires, setting healthy limits, how long do you want to stay around them? How long do you want to be there? Setting that boundary. Control how much time you spend listening to stressful people and learning to say no. Set and cut those clear boundaries with people nicely, cutting them off at the pass. If they're getting critical or if getting mean or things are just coming back that you're not liking what they're saying, remember that no is a complete sentence. Visualize protection around you. I do the bubble, the pink bubble. So picturing a pink bubble coming around you, coming into your space and protecting you. So your bubble, your shield, your wall, whatever it may be, whatever you want to call it, shields up, that kind of thing, whatever you want to call it, whatever it may be. Picture it around you, or picture a fierce black jaguar patrolling and protecting your energy field to keep out these extreme toxic people. Black jaguars are very protective in the animal spirit world. So picture a jaguar around you. Why not? Define and honor your empathic needs. Safeguard your sensitivities. Collect a list of your top 5 most emotionally rattling situations, and then formulate a plan for handling them so that you don't fumble in that moment that you're with them. Some examples are saying no, you don't want to explain why you're not staying. It's nobody's business. Keep socializing to a minimum of like 3 hours max, or even less. I mean, it's like, you know, when you're going to have too much. Even if you adore these people, even if you absolutely love these people, take your own car, you know, so they don't get stranded, or you know, so that you can get out. Eat a high protein meal beforehand. So this will actually ground you, and sit in a far corner of, you know, like if you're in a theater or a party or wherever you are, sit farther away. Never dead center in front of everybody, because you'll feel all that stuff around you. Some people are sensitive to sense, sensitive to everything. It can be overwhelming. So you could nicely request the person or people to refrain from wearing too much perfume, or wearing something that just is very sensitive to you. It's okay to say no to these people. It's okay to tell them these things. And make sure to stand near a window or take frequent breaks to catch your breath and get fresh air outdoors. If all of this fails, taking a bath or a shower when you get home actually helps clear the negative energy. It washes away all of the things from the day. It's kind of like a saging. Soaking in natural minerals like sea salts is good, or Epsom salts. Carry around certain stones, protective stones like black tourmaline or rose quartz. Black tourmaline actually detracts negative energy, so it keeps negative energy at bay. Rose quartz is actually good for the heart. It's a good heart stone, so it's a love stone. Or any black or dark stone will repel or dissolve negative energies. So some of the signs that you have encountered an emotional or energy vampire: your eyelids are very heavy. You're ready for a nap. Your mood takes a nosedive. You want to binge on carbs or comfort food. You feel anxious, depressed, negative, or even all of them at the same time. You feel put down, snipped, or even slimmed down. I don't know how many times I've been at a party or been somewhere where I just literally feel like I want to fall asleep right then and there. And I just know that it doesn't matter who I was with, where I was at. I need to listen to my body and go home and take a nap. So energy vampires can be your family, your friends, clients, colleagues, teachers, neighbors, lovers, or even strangers. Even strangers. They'll come in all types. There's the blamer, the one who blames everything on everybody else and never takes any responsibility. There's the guilt trippers that use shame to get what they want. The jealous bees can never genuinely feel happiness for anyone else. There are the insecure ones who pull others down to their level of low self-esteem. There's the fun haters, seem unable to embrace joy. The bullies who stomp on the little guys to alleviate their egos. There's the Debbie Downers, the whiners, the short tempers, the gossipers, the drama queens, and the list goes on and on. There's a lot out there. So whatever form they take, energy vampires have one thing in common. They cannot create or sustain their own life force in any positive manner. So they latch on or feed off of others, slowly sucking the life out of them. So no doubt, you know some of these people, some of those people I just mentioned. You probably care about them too. Heck, you may even as well, you know, be living with them. You know, they may protest their love and care for you. That may make it harder for you to get away from these energy sucking relationships. Believe me, I know. I've had a lot of toxic relationships. In the past, I tolerated energy vampires. I prided myself on being able to get along with everybody and everyone, to suck it up, to be the bigger person. Maybe I was even afraid to speak my mind, or didn't want others to see me in a being difficult or being aloof. I just didn't want to alienate anyone. I wanted to be everybody's friend. That had consequences, sometimes dire. So, but all the while I was sacrificing my own precious energy. One thing relationships is an exchange of energy. People either uplift us or they don't. So during this time of the year, it horrified and surprised me how affected I was by energy vampires in my life personally. In order to continue and stay my best, it was apparent that I needed to I needed to safeguard myself, my physical, emotional, mental, spiritual well-being and energy from them. And the same goes for you. You are the guardian of your own energetic space. And to live a healthy, happy, and positive life, it is absolutely vital for you to surround yourself with people who promote the same living, the same way of living. So ask yourself, who is draining my life energy? Here's some things to think about. If your relationship with the person has changed, or did it get better or worse? Can you wholeheartedly trust that person with your dreams, your fears, your secrets, your heart? Do you feel valued, loved, balanced, and supported? How would you describe the quality of energy, the energy exchange? Is it a equal energy exchange or one-sided? Can you truly be yourself without fear or being judged, mocked, or ridiculed, or walking on eggshells? If someone drains you, explore the root cause of that attachment and ask yourself, can the relationship dynamic shift? Can it shift? Then you've got to decide to keep the relationship going or not. Of course, you may not be able to let go of your sourpuss boss or coworker or your clingy high school friend or your manipulative sister-in-law or sister or brother-in-law, whoever it is. You may not want to either. So in that case, you can learn to cope by creating energetic boundaries. And by doing so, it'll help you interact with them easier while keeping your energy intact. There are actually 7 ways of coping with energy vampires. Take a deep breath and let it go. There's no need to allow their words or actions to linger and take up space in your heart and mind. Recognize when their words and actions are unacceptable. Don't give them permission to leech your energy. Keep things light and change the focus. Learn not to react on impulse. Instead of go with the flow. And tactfully bring the situation back to a neutral ground. Remind yourself of the purpose of your bond or connection. Why is this person in my life? How are you associated with them? And know that you are allowed to walk away. You are allowed to say no. Take a step back by putting their words and actions into perspective. Their behavior is a reflection on them, not you. Visualize a protective light around you, like an energy shield, like I said before. This can help you remain energetically neutral without letting their words and actions cut or affect you. Affirm your self-worth. You deserve to be surrounded by positive, genuine, and caring people who inspire you to do your very best every second of every day. So, cheers to happy, healthy, and energetic end of 2021. And we'll go on to 2022 with a much happier and healthy, energetic, vibrational state. And again, if you need help in some of these areas, I'm always available. Reach out to me at www.LIza.com. And you can reach out to me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn. I'm available on all social media platforms. You can reach out to me by email, LIZALomax77@gmail.com. And again, this was the wonderful topic today on energy vampires and how to keep sane during the holidays. I hope you enjoyed listening to Liza's BLTs. Tune in next week for another rousing topic. And take care and have a wonderful, wonderful holiday season. So love you all. Bye.